Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Coon Valley as we get set for today's ball game, Veterans Memorial Park. It is the Westby Legion squad taking on West Salem. Here's the opening pitch. This ball game underway. It's going to be a shallow fly ball that Devin Nedlin is able to grab out in center field, shallow center field, and there is one away. That was Cohen Moling to start things off. Now the number 2 hitter in Chris Calico with one out. Calico, one of those real nice ball players. We watched him last year. Here's a shot up the middle. That's going to go off the glove of Beckett Brigham, and that's going to have to go down as an error. He picks that up smooth, and he's got a good shot at getting the out. So a tough break there. An E6 here. And Luke Bagninski now stepping in. He is the catcher here. Quick toss over to first. Calico back safely. Brody Steinhoff over at first base on the defensive side of things. First offering, here's a ground ball. It is a foul ball. Right down the line there, but Vernon Daines, the home plate umpire, was quick to jump out there and eyeball that. A couple of good umpires here today with Vernon Daines behind the plate and Brad Rosh doing the bases today. Connor Butzler doing the pitching. Ben Ratho, his battery mate, and a quick toss back over, and Calico diving back in. I apologize here for a second, trying to get the taken off, and Calico will be in safely. Trying to get the bubble in the center here. Looks like we might have it. So apologize for the movement here, but now we're ready to go. Butzler with the nod. One on, one down. That's going to be just inside for a ball. Two on the count. Here's a ground ball foul, third base side. And now it's 2-2. Baginski, the catcher, as I mentioned, right-handed hitter. Good snag there by Ratho. He is, I think, improved each and every year as a catcher here. Not only for the Norsemen on the spring season, but of course here in the Legion time as well. In real tight, nearly got him. It's going to be a walk, though, issued here. And now you got runners at first and second.
First baseman, number 5, Taryn Bolin.
Taryn Bolin, the first baseman, steps in. Left-handed hitter. Long, lanky first baseman here as he gets set. Here's the opening pitch. It's just outside for a ball. And we'll have this replayed on WWVP YouTube channel for everyone later on. Maybe tonight, we'll see, There's a called strike. Butzler coming right back with the fastball. And it evens the count at 1 apiece. Long look here for Butzler, and that's enough for Boland to say, I need a little timeout. West Salem, the post 51 here. There's a ball hit to the left side. It's going to be a good play on the hit. Here comes a throw to third, and they're going to get him. Well, I tell you what, they had a shot at the runner coming around the base path, but the ball hit the heel of the mitt here with Lutnovich out there in left field. It's going to be a single and a 7-5 throw out for out number 2. Calico scores easily. They would have had a good play, I think, at the plate if Bo comes up with that smoothly. They were sending them all the way. And it was shallow left field, too, to be honest. Ball inside to Carter Pontius. Butzler fires a fastball foul tip, bouncing out of the mitt of Rathel. Looks like a 1-1 count here. Inside again. Butzler takes a look. He's into the stretch, and here he comes. That's hit foul. 2-2 now. 2 away here, and a run has scored here. West Salem striking first in the top of the first inning. And another request for a time. Butzler, of course, a solid fixture for the Cashton Eagles throughout the few years. Called strike 3 to end the inning. Wow, curveball that caught the outside part of the plate, and Pontius not able to pull the trigger. 1 run coming across. They get that run on 1 hit, and they leave a runner on base. We'll take a quick break and come right back with more action. Top of the order for Westby. Bandits coming up to bat. Connor Butzler will start things off here for the Westby squad. And he's going to hit a hard shot to the first baseman. And the first baseman says, I've got that one. And it'll be 1 down, taking that one himself. Butzler, 3 unassisted. Here's Gavin Larson now. Right fielder. Takes the ball outside, bouncing away here. One over the count here is Eli Anderson doing the pitching. Called strike. His battery mate is Baginski here for West Salem. 1-1 the count now. Anderson comes in with the pitch, and it's going to be a base hit. Got in between third and short.
Larson with a one-out single.
Larson
Fielder, number 2.
with the speed on the base path now, coming up with the single. And here's Devin Nedlin, the center fielder. Nedlin, the lefty. Takes that one inside. During the high school season, you'll see him as usually the leadoff man, but here with fairly young squad here on the Senior Legion team, we're looking at the number 3 spot. And Ben Ratho will be in the cleanup position here. Here's the pitch inside. He's going to have to go back to first. Here's a ground ball. That's going to be in for a base hit. 2 hits in a row.
Base hit for Nedlin. It's 2 on with 1 out for the catcher. Number 13, Ben Rayful.
Nedlin with the single puts 2 on with 1 down. Ratho now stepping in from the right-hand side. 1-0 to score here, and Westby looking to try and even things up. There's a strike. Coming right back, and a foul ball. Anderson now out in front 0-2 in the count here with Ratho, who will look to really defend his at-bat. Anderson with the look and another. Just missed outside. One, 2 the count now to the Westby catcher. Fouled that one off. West Salem with a nice squad here again this year, as they seem to always have a pretty good crew. They will also be hosting the AA state tournament this year. Congratulations going out to them. Swing and a foul ball. Not able to hang on was the catcher in Baginski. Count stays at 1-2. A little bit high. And it's 2-2. Anderson comes in with a ball that wound up in the dirt. Nice block there by the catcher. Well, coming all the way back right now, it's a 3-2 count. Ratho having a real nice at-bat here. Let's see what happens. Here's a shot. Shortstop, he'll flip to 2, and the relay is in time to get the double play and end the inning. Wow, nice job there by the shortstop, and Chris Calico staying with it after knocking the ball down, and they're able to turn the 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. No runs on a couple of hits, 1 runner left on base. We will take a little break and come right back with the top of the second inning. Back we come here to Coon Valley as 1-0 the score. West Salem will see if they can add to it here in the top of the second inning. They're going to bring up Makibo Anderson, Parker, and I hope it's Demerit. I hope I'm saying that one right. And Max Digman. Foul tip. 0-2 now. Fouling that one off. Kibo, your third baseman here for West Salem. Choking up on the bat just a little bit. Here's a ground ball. Rudai over to Steinhoff, and there's one down. Hard, fast ground ball there, but it's a 4-3 putout for out number 1. The breeze is more than a breeze, let me tell you. It is windy out here today, and a beautiful day, though, temperature-wise. Great for playing ball, but that wind will create some problems with the baseball getting to the outfield, so let's see how that goes throughout the day. Butzler starts things off with a curveball. Parker, the second baseman, hits this one towards the foul territory. It's going to go out of play. Wow. Gave it a pretty good ride there, and a great chase by Milutinovic trying to get to it. Yeah, it's a long strike, 1-1. Butzler comes right back. He threw a BB on that one. At the knees, 1-2. Ooh, that offering, the ball did not break on the curve. So it hit batsman. Here's Max Degman with 1 out and a runner down there at first base. Pretty good lead. Ball inside. Quick toss back over and diving in safely. Here's a ground ball foul, third base side once again, really trying to turn on that one. Butzler comes in. It's a swing and a miss. 1-2 the count now. Well, a couple of ball games coming up this week. One possibly tape delayed at. Oh, there they might have a play, and they just got back in. Got the feet tangled up just for a moment. The tag was put on, but he had a good reach over there. Runner taking off. Here's the non-throw, I guess we'll call it. Not able to get the ball out of the catcher's mitt here like he'd hoped, and Ratho elected to not throw it, which is probably a good call. Two now. Here's a slow grounder. This is going to be trouble. The toss, it's going to be way off the mark, and a run comes across here. Well, Brooklyn with the throw, it went on the home plate side of first base. Steinhoff not having a chance to get to that one, and that'll go down as a throwing error.
With 1 on and 1 out, we've got the pitcher, number 2, Eli Anderson.
Here's Eli Anderson now, with the runner at first base on by an error. 2 errors in the game. Pop this one up. Coming up is Milutinovic. He'll have that for out number 2. I'll go back to the top of the order.
With 1 on and 2 out, we go to the top of the order. Center fielder, Owen Molling.
Cohen Molling stepping in. What did he do? He flew out shallow center field to start this ball game off. Quick toss, but back in easily. Another toss coming up, and the tag applied this time around, but back in. Fouled that one right back at us. Pretty good swing there by leadoff man in Molling. Curveball stayed up high. Could see the action on it, but it just did not break. Oh, they picked him off over here. Good move by Connor Butzler to get the toss. 1-3 on the pickoff play for out number 3. But a run does come across here for West Salem. They get that run on no hits. There was an error in the inning. 2-0 your score. We'll come back with the bottom half of 2, and it will be the 5, 6, 7 part of the Westby order. Bo Milutinovic will step in from the right-hand side. Good to see him back playing some Legion ball. Bo out in left field today. 2-0 to score here, bottom of the second inning. Here's a shot, pretty well hit, And going back, but the center fielder with a nice running catch in left center, able to pull that one in for out number 1. Bowl gave it a good ride.
Next up, shortstop, number 6, Beckett Brigham.
Shortstop here now in Beckett Brigham, stepping in with Steinhoff to follow. 1 down. Excuse me. Here's a drive out to center field, and up to the task once again is Moling. 2 up and 2 down, both to center field.
With 2 down, next up, first baseman number 18.
Here is Brody Steinhoff now with Ryan Berklin on deck. Right-handed hitter. He's going to take a cut. He hits one, a solid shot right to the third baseman, and the long throw in time to get the out. Whoa, there's a quick 1-2-3 inning right there. About 3 or 4 pitches was all. And it's no runs, no hits, nobody left on base here as they go down in order the bottom of the second inning. Back with more here in a moment's time. 2-0 to score, West Salem with the lead. Back to the ball game we come, and it's going to be Cohen Malling back up again here after the pickoff at first base. He'll get a fresh start, Will Malling. And it's a quick 0-1 count. Butler coming in with a fastball at the knees. Shows bunt, and that one's behind him for a strike. Berklin a little bit deep at third. He'll probably play even with the bag. Well, maybe not now with 2 strikes on him. Mulling with good speed and saw an opportunity to try and lay down the bunt on the third base side. You can probably hear that wind whistling through. That offering is outside. One and 2 the count now to the leadoff man. That's in tight. Up on the shoulders, 2-2. 2-0 to score here, as we mentioned. We're in the top of the third inning. That one just missed inside, just missed hitting Malling. And it's a full count. Swing and a miss for out number 1. That is the second strikeout of the ball game for Butler. Here's Chris Calico, who was on by an error. He did score the first run of the ball game. Good speed and a good hitter. First pitch was downstairs. Second one is going to be driven out towards right field. And the catch will be made for out number 2.
With 2 down, that brings up the catcher, Luke Kaginski.
Gavin Larson had that one zeroed in rather easily. I think the wind probably going to knock him down too when you look at that. Baginski, now the catcher comes into play. 1-0 the count. There's a strike on a fastball right down the middle. That one's chopped underneath. 1-2 now. Butzler and the Westby Bandits trying to go 1-2-3 here defensively. This ball is lifted out towards right field. Larson going back. He'll make the grab to end the inning. Wow, a good job there defensively for Westby with the 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, and nobody left on base. We'll come right back here with the bottom half of the third, and it's going to be the 8-9-1 part of the Westby Legion batting order. Well, the wind's picking up again there, it feels like. Maybe it never went away as we move into the bottom half of inning number 3. Ryan Bricklin going to lift one foul down the third base side to get things started. 0-1 the count here now as Anderson continuing to pitch here for West Salem. This is fouled off the other direction now. All right, that means you put one right down the middle into center field for a base hit, Ryan. Able to foul off one to the left, one to the right. Ooh, a curveball that came back inside on him. And there's one down. That was a pretty tough pitch.
Second baseman, number 10, Callan Rudai.
Here's Callan Rudai now. Callan, the second baseman today for Westby and the Bandits. Fouled that one up and over right side for a strike. Well, you take the super wind away, and you got a great day for a ball game. Wind kind of coming straight in. This is a ground ball. Pick. The throw's not going to be in time. Boy, good stretch over there, too. And that's going to go down as an error.
Now we go to the top of the order. The pitcher, Connor Butzler.
Here's the top of the order with Butzler. Both teams with an error now. Nearly catching Rudai, but he got those long legs able to get back. Again, another lead off here. Pretty good lead. There's a ball inside to the leadoff man in Connor Butzler. Grounded, unassisted to the first baseman in the first inning. Shows bunt. This is out in front. Nice bunt, and they'll go to first. Oh, they just got him. Whoa. Man. That was close. He'll get the sacrifice.
Sack bunt for Butzler. Brings up right fielder Gavin Larson. 2 out.
2 down. Here's Gavin Larson now. Larson takes a ball. Boy, going back to that play, that was a bang-bang play where Butzler nearly beat that out. There's a strike. Larson last time, first time up, he came up with a single and was left stranded at, he was at second base heading to third. It was a 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2 now. Two away here. trying to cut the lead in half with a base hit. Here's a ground ball. Calico, the throw, in time to get the out. Well, no runs on no hits. There was an error in the inning here with the man left on. We'll go to the top of the fourth inning. It's 2-0. The score remains West Salem on top. West Salem post 51 is going to bring in Taryn Bolin to start things off here in the top of the fourth inning. Out in front, 2-0. Bolin today with a base hit back in the first inning and was left stranded on the base path. Chopped that one underneath him. Bolin with the RBI, by the way, scoring Calico. One now as Butzler gets set. Pop this one up. This could be trouble. Rudai going back. He'll get the grab. Larson coming on as well, but Rudai had it in his sights.
Now batting right fielder Carter Pontius.
Here's Pontius now. Carter Pontius, the right fielder with one away. Right-handed hitter. Steps in for the second time to face Butzler. Comes in with a fastball at the letters. Pontius got caught looking for the called third strike to end the first inning. Another called strike. Jumping out ahead, 0-2 now. Butzler has a pitch or two that he can play with. And it's going to be a swing and a miss. He came right back with a good fastball on the outside part of the plate for his third strikeout of the ball game. Second time he is able to get Pontius. Here's Makibo Anderson now, the lefty. Takes the ball low. Leading off the second inning, Anderson grounded to Rudai 4-3. That one bounces away from everybody. Two and 0 now. There's a called strike. Westby trying to go back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings defensively. They got two away, looking for number 3. Just missed inside. Swing and a miss. Went after a ball that kind of dropped down at the knees. Here's the 3-2 offering coming up here. And that'll end the inning with a strikeout. Strikeout number 4 for Butzler. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. Another defensive good piece of work here for the Westby Bandit defense. 2-0 to score. We go to the bottom of the fourth in just a moment's time. For the Westby Bandits, a 3-4-5 part of the order to try and get something going here as they trail 2-0 to West Salem. Nedlin, the center fielder. Well, Westby With Butzler pitching, you've got Nedlin as a pitcher and Gavin Larson, Callan Rudai, Drew Butzler, I believe. There's the ball popped up. Calico with the call, and there's one down. You just never know with that breeze what's going to happen.
Next up, the catcher, Ben Rathel.
One away, here's Rathel now. Ben grounded into that ending double play, inning-ending double play in the first. 6-4-3, kind of tailor-made. Calico got things going with the scoop. There's a strike. Here's a ground ball, nice backhand by Calico, and a hard throw in time. Boy, now that was a throw. 6-3. Now we go to Bo Milutinovic, who hit the ball hard. He looked like he had a gapper, and somehow the center fielder in Mulling was able to get over there and make the grab. Ball hung up in the air with that wind, maybe just a tad too much, obviously, because Mulling made a real nice catch, a running catch for that matter. Now 1-1 to count. Here's a ground ball. Demarest with the snag and the throw in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning defensively here for West Salem as they return the favor. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We're going to go back here in just a moment's time. We'll come back. We'll go to the fifth inning. And it's the 7-8-9 part of the order for West Salem. Parker Demarest will lead things off here for the West Salem squad. Doing a nice job over there at second base as he recorded the assist on that last out in the previous half inning. 2-0 to score. Once again, there's a big swing right there. He came up empty. Demarest scored the second run of the ball game for West Salem back in the second inning. That's downstairs. He drew a walk with one down and was able to advance and eventually score. Chopped that one foul. Ground ball again, foul, third base side. Drew Butzler now into the ball game at third base. There he is. Coming in for Ryan Brooklyn. Got the start at third. That'll be downstairs. Yeah, a lot of guys that can pitch here. Milutinovic can pitch for Westby as well. Beckett Brigham, Brody Steinhoff. So they've got some arms, which is what you need if you're playing any kind of tournament action too, especially when you get into the regionals and such. And if you can be fortunate enough to make the state tournament. That ball lifted to right field, and Larson is there for the out. Coaxing the pop fly.
Next batter, left fielder Max Dykeman.
One away for Max Dykeman. He is the left fielder. Let's take a look here. He was on by an error. There's a strike. He also got picked off back in the second inning. This is popped up. Rudai says he has it all the way, and he does. That ball took off on everybody because Beckett Brigham was calling for it, and then Rudai had to go, no, I got it. And good communication there. That's what you need. Two-way, and starting things off here with a foul ball is Eli Anderson, the pitcher. Good ball game going on. 2-0 your score here in the top of the fifth inning. This is what summer is about, huh? Downstairs, popping away from Wrathel. Coming right back, though, with a good fastball at the knees. And that evens the count here at 2-2. Downstairs, going away. Here's a foul ball. Another foul ball. Three, 2 the count. Good battle going on right now. And that's about the third foul ball, maybe fourth here in this at bat. Anderson trying to hang in there and get something that he can put out on the green. Meanwhile, Connor Butzler trying to come up with that elusive strike. He's been close with those foul balls, right? Another one. That gets to be what the game is about here when you start getting those foul balls and you get a couple three and you say, hey, this is a good at bat. He's probably now considered a very good at bat. If he gets a base hit, it's going to be a great at bat. Here's a throw, Butzler over to Steinhoff, and that will take care of the inning. Oh, a nice battle there, as I mentioned. 5-3 on the putout. No runs, no hits. That's the third 1-2-3 inning here now defensively for the Westby Bandits. Back with the bottom of the fifth and the 6, 7, 8 part of the order in a moment. Well, the Bandits of Westby trailing 2-0 in this ball game. Senior Legion baseball action here, and I tell you what, we've got a good one with West Salem and Westby. It's 2-0 West Salem. Opening pitch here to Beckett Brigham. is in there for a strike, and Anderson comes right back with a second one as well. Brigham, the shortstop, down 0-2 in the count. And a swing and a miss to end that at bat.
Next up, first
One down. That was the only the second strikeout of the ball game for Anderson. And now Brody Steinhoff steps in. He's going to pop that one foul. Off to the right side. Steinhoff, back in the second inning, grounded 5-3. There's the ball in the dirt. That ended the inning. It was a very quick inning with 4 pitches thrown in that inning. For Anderson, you couldn't ask for a easier inning probably other than 3 pitches. That's outside. And it's 2-1 to the Bandit first baseman. Swing and a miss. West Salem picking up a run in the first and a run in the second, and they've blanked Westby from the first. Little fly ball. This one, the right fielder coming on, and he's not going to make the catch. That's going to be a base hit. Again, the wind taking that one and knocking it down in a hurry. So Steinhoff on with a base hit. Here's Drew Butzler now. That is only the third hit of the ball game for Westby. It's a ball popped up, and Steinhoff staying on the bag.
Now batting number 3, Grady Evenstead.
Grady Evenstead now batting. Evenstead coming in to hit for Rudai with 2 down. Here's a ground ball. Calico picks, and the little flip over at second to Demorist. And that will end the inning on the fielder's choice. No runs on 1 hit, 1 runner left on base here for the Westby Bandits. We will move to the top half of the 6th inning, 2-0 West Salem. Top of the order here now for West Salem. And on the mound is going to be Drew Butzler taking over for Connor. Connor moves to second base. Evenstead moves to third now. In that little triangle, there's a nice knockdown, a quick toss, scooped up by Steinhoff, and there's 1 down.
Next up, shortstop Chris Calico.
1-3 for the putout. There's a called strike. Oh, 1 offering is going to be in tight for a ball. 1-1. That one inside again. Practically the same spot. Now 2-1. Fouled that one off. 2-2. Butzler is set. Here he comes, and he just missed outside. Curveball floating away from Calico. Calico chopping that one underneath. Might have caught himself in the leg on that one. Swing and a miss. He came in on the hands, and Calico not able to catch up to it.
With 2 out, the catcher, Luke Baginski.
Here is Bagnetsky now. Drew Butzler with his first strikeout of the ball game. 2 down. And as I mentioned, the number 3 hitter, Baginski, now stepping in. The first offering is downstairs for a ball. One hops home plate. 2-0 now. Westby looking at the 4th inning in a row where they could go 1-2-3 defensively. Inside, looking a little tough right now with the 3-0 offering coming up. But anything can happen. Let's see. There's your strike for the automatic. 3-1 as Drew Butzler tries to battle back here. Just missed inside. Boy, they had a good fastball, just off the mark. So the 2-out walk brings up Taryn Boland now, the first baseman, left-handed hitter. First offering is in there for a strike. Let's take a look here as Boland today, 1 for 2. Runner taking off. Here comes the throw down. It's going to be close, and I think they got him. They did. Ratho put a laser out there, and the tag was made. So the 2-6 put out here for out number 3 to end the inning. Bowling will have another crack at things in the 7th. So no runs, no hits, and nobody left on base. They do wind up with a 1-2-3 inning. It was just a little bit different than usual. Westby Bandits are going to start things off with the top of the order here. In the bottom of the 6th inning, Connor Butzler swings at the first offering, and that, as they say, the table dropped out from underneath. That curveball stays up high and away, and it's 1-1. Butzler today is 0 for 2, actually 0 for 1. He had a sacrifice. They nearly beat out for a hit. There's a hit. Boy, a nice swing right there, and he's on base. Here's Gavin Larson now.
Single for Butzler. Brings up right fielder Gavin Larson.
Larson in right field today. Let's take a look and see what he has done. He is 1 for 2. Hit back in the first inning. Little toss back over, but Butzler slides over to touch the bag. Larson then grounded 6-3. Here's a fly ball. This one, left fielder camping underneath, will make the grab for out number 1. Nigman had that one zeroed in right away.
With 1 on, 1 out, we've got center fielder Devin Nedlin.
Here's Devin Nedlin now. Left-handed hitter. 2 of the first 3 hitters here for Westby, the lefties, as we say. That one just a bit inside. To get things started here on Nedlin. Trying to slice one down the left field side. It's going to be a foul ball. Nedlin today 1 for 2. That'd be a nice time to get hit number 2, wouldn't it? There's a shot. It's going to get through. Butzler. Oh, they didn't get to the ball quite in time, and it's going to be an easy run here for Butzler now at getting to third. Well, Nedlin with his second base hit. Butzler scoots all the way over to third base, and now we're going to get the slow walk by Coach Nick Schultz. Well, no pitching change here as Coach Schultz will stay with Anderson, and Ben Ratho is up to bat. He's going to lift one out towards right field. The ball coming in and a run. Nice running catch here. Here comes a throw home. It's up the line and away from Benexky, the catcher, and a run comes across. So the sac fly by Ratho cuts the lead in half.
Sac fly for Ratho brings up left fielder Bo Milutinovic.
Here's Bo Milutinovic now with 2 down. Nedlin stays at first base. There's a strike to Milutinovic. Left fielder here. 0 for 2 right now. There's a base hit though. Coming through, he drilled one between Anderson and Calico.
Base hit for Milutinovic. Brings up shortstop Beckett Brigham. 2 out.
Now the tying run is at second base here with Nedlin, who has good speed. That's Beckett Brigham stepping in with 2 away. There's a strike. Fouled that one under. And it's 0-2 now. In the dirt, knocked down here by the catcher. A good play. 1-2 the count here. Anderson trying to get out of a jam. As Westby with the tying run and the go-ahead run on base. That's a ball. 2-2 now. Nedlin down to at second and Milutinovic at first, both with good speed. Here's a hard shot. It's a base hit. And here comes Nedlin with the slide. He's in. Good slide there. Boy, I tell you what, both players are like kamikazes here when you take a look at that one with Baginski, the catcher. And now we got a tie ball game. Brigham coming through with a hit. Steinhoff with a hit his previous at bat. Runners at first and third. Let's see if he can get hit number 2 and maybe get the lead here. Runners at first and third. Fouled that one underneath. 0-1 the count. Two down here. Anderson again, he's looking to try and get out of this jam. That's downstairs, going away from Steinhoff. Steinhoff 1 for 2 today. A little bit high. Two-1 to count now. Trying to get the fat part of the bat on the ball here. Swing and a miss. Curveball inside on him, and it's 2-2. Well, the delayed steal, and Anderson did the right thing by just stepping off, and they'll give him second base. And they're going to concentrate on Steinhoff. That's outside. 3-2 now. Well, they worked the count full. See if he can get something that he can drive here for the Westby Bandits. 2-2 score. Ground ball, third baseman. The throw is high, and they got him. That'll end the inning here. 5-3 on the putout. Couple runs coming across to tie this ball game up. They get those 2 runs on 4 hits, and they leave 2 on base. Back with the top of the 7th inning here in a moment's time. Taryn Bolin will look to try and jumpstart the offense for the West Salem Post 51 squad. They had the lead 2-0 until the bottom of the 6th, and Westby picked up a couple of runs to tie things up. Drew Butzler now with a chance to win this ball game if he can hold West Salem here. That's fouled off. Well out of play. Just inside on the knees. 3-1 the count now for Drew That's going to sail away from Bolin, and he's on with a walk. Go ahead run on base now here for West Salem. Carter Pontius now stepping in. Toss over to first, nothing much happening there. Westby with 7 hits in today's ball game, and now we're going to get a quick timeout. 7 hits, an error, 3 hits for West Salem. They too with an error in the ball game. But again, the 2-2 score here as we move to the top of the 7th inning. 1 on with nobody out here. Leadoff man, number 3 hitter in Bolin, drawing the walk. Showing bunt, and he fouled it up high. Oh, and 1, trying to push the runner over to second base here. Get him in scoring position. Grady Evenstead at third, moving up a little bit. That's high. One and one now. Here's a bunt right back to Butzler. He'll go to first. And the sacrifice is complete. He had a thought, anyways, of going to second, but nobody really got there quite in time. So they'll stay with the sacrifice. Good job just getting the out here as it's 1 down. Bolin sitting at second. Here's Makibo Anderson now. Uh-oh, nobody there. Butzler is going to have the race. He'll win it. Butzler with the speed. Steinhoff had slipped, trying to recover, but Butzler with that good put him up and put him down. Got to the bag for the out.
1 on and 2 out. We've got second baseman Parker Demarest.
Good job knocking that one down by Rathel. Just missed outside again on a fastball. That had a little movement to it. 2-0 now. There's a called strike. Put that one on the outside part of the plate. Runner at third to take the lead here for West Salem. There's a ball right to Butzler, the easy toss, and that'll take care of the inning. They get out of it unscathed as Demarest grounds 4-3 to end the inning. No runs on no hits. No errors in the inning as well, but 1 left on base. We'll be right back. Bottom half of the 7th. Let's see if the Westby Bandits can pull this one off. Back we come. We've got a few changes defensively. Some shuffling going on here by West Salem as Chris Calico comes in to pitch in the bottom of the 7th inning, facing Drew Butzler, who pops the first pitch foul right behind us, out of play. And it's 0-1 the count. Calico coming right back. It's a ball outside. Eli Anderson, who was pitching, has moved to first base. Makibo Anderson goes to second. Ball lifted foul. That is going to be out of play. Bolin, who was at first, is now at third base. So 4 changes going on, maybe 5 here, I guess, when everything is said and done. That's in the dirt. Nice job by Pagneski to knock that one down. 2-2 the count here with nobody out. Leading things off here is Drew Butzler. A little bit high. 8-9-1, part of the order here for Westby as we moved into the late inning here, bottom half of the 7th. That's going to get away, and it's a walk being issued here to Drew Butzler.
Leadoff walk to Drew Butzler. That brings up third baseman Grady Evenstead.
Here's Grady Evenstead now. Shows bunt he offered, and it's 0-1. Going to have a quick timeout here. They want to conference this particular situation. Wind blowing straight in from right field now. That'll knock the ball down. Anything going that direction. Called strike. Now 0-2 to the Westby third baseman. Grady came in for, let's see, who did he come in for? Callan Ruday, I believe. That's outside. Butzler came in for Ryan Berklin before moving to the mound and taking over for his brother Connor, pitching-wise. Calico with the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and it's out number 1.
With 1 on, 1 out, we go to the top of the order. Second baseman Connor Butzler.
Here is Connor Butzler now. 1 for 3 today. Came up with a base hit in his last at-bat. He's going to slice one out there. This is a hard shot. Good job by the center fielder. And a good job running by Drew Butzler. He just kept right on trucking, and now the winning run down there at third base. Here's Gavin Larson now with a chance to win this game. Ball outside here to the right fielder. 1 for 3 today. A little bit high. Calico taking a look over at first base. And it's now 3-0. Ball popping away from the catcher, and Butzler scoots down to second base where he stands. His run doesn't matter. It's his younger brother, Drew, over at third right now. There's your automatic. One on, two are one down, two are on. And there's ball four. Larson with the walk, and now it's Devin Nedlin. Nedlin 2 for 3 today, scored a run. He was run number 2 to tie things up. We're going to get a timeout here as Coach Schultz is going to come out and have a chat once again with the crew. Well, West Salem is going to opt to go with 5 infielders here and 2 outfield, as Devin Nedlin comes up to bat here. Bases loaded, fouling the first pitch off. 0-1. Get a ground ball, you got to come home. Downstairs. 1-1 now. Next offering was in tight. Moving the legs back from home plate here. It's 2-1. Here's the offering. This is a base hit to win the ball game. Nedlin slices one over second base to end this ball game, as Butzler comes across to score here. Boy, what a ball game we've watched here today, as West Salem picks up a 2-0 lead, and it holds until the bottom of the 6th, and Westby ties it up 2-2 and then picks up the victory. Bases loaded, 1 out, and Nedlin with the slice to center field to win the game. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error for West Salem. 3 runs on 9 hits and 1 error for Westby. Winning pitcher here is going to go to Drew Butzler, and a tough loss as Chris Calico will take the loss here in this ball game. Well, we hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production of Westby Legion Baseball. Stay tuned for more action coming up throughout the coming weeks, and we'll see you real soon back here on the Diamond. So long, everyone. Have a great Sunday afternoon.